I got skills, deliver from the ball head slick. And nigga, I'm so appalled you haven't heard of me yet. Still working the strip, never glorified. Feds magnified, and ladies love cause my dick is Big Papa size. Never prophesize false statements. How I came is what I left with, my motherfucking pride. I came from the bottom, my brain stayed extra fried. I hustle so hard that my thoughts petrified. Shit, I ain't got no kids, so I guess I'm doing fine. Not to mention every loaf of bread is just all mine. Hashtag rappers, I found my lane to get mine, so I can do the cruise control on this lyrical drive. Have you driven a Ford? Have you driven a 5? Every time I record, my whole city's alive. And every day it rains like Mary J. Blige. You can't afford me cause lyrically I'm high maintenance.
What's good, man?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing, you ready for this interview?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, word. We need to get started right now then. Alright, yo. You want to tell us a little about yourself? Who is M.O.U.S.E?
Yeah, M.O.U.S.E is a hip hop artist from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's been doing music seriously as far as a hip hop artist for at least a good 3.5 years. It's spelled in the acronym, which stands for My Own Unique Style Everywhere. I just bring positive energy, really good music. And, I just think that, what's so unique about M.O.U.S.E is that, M.O.U.S.E can pretty much, hop on like different types of styles of records and make it his own. And, and that's kind of rare being from, the Midwest. So I think that's kind of like something that I bring different to the table as far as, an artist. And plus, just M.O.U.S.E he just kind of sounds like the new fresh, right now. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. The notes that I'm doing for your review, that's one of the things I took notes on. Is how you got a lot of different you got that deep substance stuff. You got some of that party. So that's just cool. What you said you've been doing it now seriously for about 3 years. What made you want to get into music?
Well, I've been doing it like my whole life or what have you, and but you know what I'm saying, and within personal, life going on or what have you, like you'll have, that will kind of like, get you sidetracked for a while. So you'll have like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And like, when like, I had like a little intervention or what have you, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and just take this seriously and stuff because, I'm pretty good at it. So, let me go ahead and just take it seriously. And ever since I took it seriously, like 3.5 years, just the progression has just been growing and growing and growing. And, I ain't no really no turning back right now. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Who would you consider your biggest musical influences? Hip hop or otherwise?
Well, I would have to say, you're Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because I like him as a musician, but I also love him as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like the ideal of what you want to be as far as a hip hop artist, not just someone that does music, but somebody that also that impacts the culture as far as what to wear, how to be a businessman, how to deliver, the music the right way, and also how to go about like marketing yourself as well. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. All right. Who do you listen to today in terms of rap? Any artists?
Today I just what you say?
Anybody you consider yourself a fan of?
Shit, man. Well, I'm a huge fan of I listen to everybody, man, but I'm a huge fan of Currency, man. I've been watching him ever since I've been taking it seriously and stuff. I've been, just kind of dibbling dabbling watching him, and then like, once I really got into him like that, I just been watching like his whole grind and stuff, and I just try to pick up things from him, and also Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, fucking Stally, like all the new guys as far as like seeing like how they came up, you know what I'm saying? I just watched them, but I've been on Currency like real heavy and shit. So cool. Like he stays in my car, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody in particular you I guess that you consider like a dream artist or producer to work with?
Yeah, well, most definitely Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? Pharrell, Timberland, fucking Justice League, Matter of fact, even the producer B Quarter that's on here, I was you know what I'm saying, when I found him, I was like, yo, this is I felt like he was the same producer just on the come up that just ain't nobody really knows just yet, but he's worked with like Currency and fucking Big Crit and all them shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So once I found he was working with all them, I was like, I need that look now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did he do did B Quarter do I know he did Dream, he produced that. Did he do a lot of MX and Sweatsuits?
Yeah, he did yeah. He put on at least about like 4 tracks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
He did like at least about 4 tracks, you know what I'm saying? Good dude too, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool. What with your music beyond like, you know, success, what's your goal? What are you trying to do with it?
Well, I want to say at least like between like the next 5 years, like hopefully I can be like a household name. And, you know what I'm saying, just really just want to be considered like a great businessman, a great hip-hop artist. I just want to be somebody that's, when somebody looks at M.O.U.S.E, I just want them to actually accept the fact that I try to add on like a link to the chain of the hip-hop culture as far as like where I come from and stuff, because it's just an evolving door. But I just kind of like, you know what I mean, kind of like a link rope, and I just want to add another link to that rope to add on to the hip-hop culture so it can last like another 10 years worth of really good quality music instead of, you know, what you normally hear on the radio. So I just want people to, you know, look at M.O.U.S like, man, you know, I can listen to his stuff. He got great music. If you know what I'm saying, if somebody wants to be like, yeah, man, I can see M.O.U.S doing a record with Nas and all that other stuff, you know, I just want to be like a positive influence to the hip hop culture, bro.
All right. You mentioned being like seen as like a good businessman. You're the CEO of Face Forward Entertainment. Yeah.
CEO.
Can you tell us a little bit about Face Forward, what it is?
Yeah, Face Forward stands for faces of everyday people trying to move forward. So just like we're straight fresh, you know what I'm saying? We feel like they're a part of what we're trying to do. That's just positive energy, putting people on, and, you know, we just, you know, they help out the underground artists, and, you know, their whole vision is keeping it face forward and not looking back, just staying towards progression, trying to be towards like impeccable situations or what have you. And, you know, we did a lot of charity work and stuff out here, so we just feel like, you know, whatever you're doing, we're doing too. Whether it's you trying to be a lawyer or a doctor or somebody that got like a real good blog, just keep your whole motivation face forward. You know what I'm saying? We're all the same, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I mean?
That's cool. All right, how important is it for you to put you mentioned the Northwest, but how important is it to put your city in general on the map?
How important is it?
Yeah.
Man, well, it's very important, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying, I done seen so many people where I'm from, you know, they would have it, and then, you know, due to certain circumstances, the momentum would die down, you know what I'm saying? I would think it would be huge for somebody like myself to have like good records, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, want to know, like, man, who is this dude? Like, where's he from? And the simple fact that I'm from Indianapolis will probably be very catchy, because there's not, when you think of people in the Midwest, you're always going to think about Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, but you're not going to think about, you know what I'm saying, a pretty good MC from Indianapolis that has good quality beats and all that stuff, and the fact that, you know, his packaging is like, everything's right with this artist, you know what I'm saying, and by the time you get to listen to him, you'll be like, oh man, like he's dope, where's he from? So I think that I'm in a position right now to where if I keep going where I'm at, I can open the doors for people that doesn't know how or what to do. As far as, like, you know, there's a lot of people from my city that doesn't know about getting on blogs or traveling out of town to do radio interviews and all that stuff. They just think it's just let's put our city on, but at the same time, it's like people like Straight Fresh and other platforms that can put your voice out there need to hear who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah, it's actually all the friends of mine that I've played MX and Sweatsuits for. Whenever they find out that you're from Indianapolis, obviously nobody expects it. They're always caught off guard by that.
Yeah, yeah. Where do they think that I'm from?
Honestly, man, a lot of people think like New York, something like that.
Yeah.
Nobody expects to hear Indianapolis.
Yeah, and I think I think that's a positive thing. I don't think that'll never be like a flaw because like whenever you heard of like a Drake or Mac Miller or even Wiz, you'd be like, yo, he's from Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that just shows that there's good music within the culture. It really doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you're putting out dope music that people can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like with my style, like I said, I try to mix it up, and even being like with the New York influence, all I know is like, all right, if I go to New York, I know they're gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If I go down south, I got records. I know they're gonna fuck with me here. If I go to West, wherever, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to, you know what I'm saying, embody as far as like hip hop artists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. All right, this isn't a question that I had planned to ask, but just came in my head. Just listening to your last project and even just talking to you now, you come off as a very, very intelligent person.
Yeah.
What do you credit that to? Like, what's your actual like in school education history, and then just in general?
Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read a lot. I read, like, the 48 Laws of Power. I read a lot of, you know what I'm saying, business books about the music business. And plus, you got to understand, like, I messing with the streets as well, man, will teach you things about life. And, you know what I mean, I went to a private school, you know what I'm saying? Like my family wanted me to go to the best schools and stuff, though, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, out here with the public schools, it's kind of bad, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't mind, you know what I'm saying, going to the private schools and fucking, you know what I'm saying, still being around pretty girls or what have you and shit, because I was like, shit, all my friends that was in public schools, and they either didn't graduate or they just said like, fuck it, I'm just gonna not go to school. Either I even had kind of places like, man, I'm just about to drop out. I don't even want to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like the neighborhood where I live at, I'm living in the hood and shit, but I go to a private school. But, you know what I'm saying, I had a strong family foundation, you know what I'm saying, that wanted the best for me and shit. So yeah, you know what I mean, like I said, I went to a private school, you know what I'm saying, I played for the basketball team, all that shit. So, you know what I mean, like, yeah, everything was cool growing up, bro.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, what would you consider your biggest achievement to date, and what's been the hardest obstacle for you to overcome so far?
I think, all right. I think my biggest achievement today is just the Air Max and Sweatsuits. And what I mean by that is I was putting out music, but it kind of felt like I was putting out, like, I feel like I was serving people like some really good Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, this tastes good and shit. Yeah, this tastes great. You know what I'm saying? So now with the Air Max and Sweatsuits, I found the right production. I know where studios, where to go record. I got better knowledge of the game, of how I want to market my stuff. And I found my sound as far as an artist. So it's kind of like Air Max Sweatsuits it means like I found myself. Like if the cover, it's just me in a sweatsuit, and it got like all my promotional stuff. And that just means, it's just a metaphor saying like, this is all I've been through, and this is the artist that you see today. So like, I'm comfortable with the M.O.U.S.E right now. So my biggest achievement is like I found myself. I know who I am as an artist. There's nothing sugar-coated, and I feel very comfortable presenting this artist to the world right now. So that's my biggest achievement. Like I found myself, you know what I'm saying? So as far as like marketing and all the other shit, I already know how to do that shit. But as far as right now, like yeah, M.O.U.S E, I love that guy. He's him. As far as my biggest setback, it's just that I think one of my biggest setbacks will probably be as just getting it out to the people now. Just getting it out like to you know what I'm saying, just to bigger markets and traveling a lot more, you know what I'm saying, and just I guess you know what I mean, like maybe not listen to the right advice or what have you, but I'm pretty stern on who to listen to or what have you, because I never would have got to Straight Fresh if I didn't you know what I mean, learn about blogs and all that other stuff. So I just think like my biggest setback is just to actually really get it out there more to the people or what have you. That's pretty much it.
All right. What's your when you're working on songs? What's your writing process like? Like, do you sit down and knock out a track, or do you tend to go back to what you're working on? And
Nah, man. Like to be honest, man, all the tracks for, like I said, I was trying to find myself as far as like, you know, like this is kind of, I've been putting on music that I had like little projects out or what have you, and I would give like 20 or 50 copies to people, but this is like the first project where I was like, okay, I got this guy producing for me. I got this guy producing for me. And all the producers on there, they have produced for A-list, you know what I'm saying, rap artists and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I can't let them down. So the whole writing process, it was hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, a lot of motherfuckers be like, yo, it was easy, 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I killed this. Nah, man, fuck that. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to find the right hooks. I mean, there was shit on there that I was even singing on that motherfucker. I can't sing, bro, but you know what I'm saying? But the melody sounded right in my head. So the whole process of it was very tedious. And you know, I had to find the right. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I got good music, but a lot of people is kind of worried, you know, fucking with me because they don't know how to take my shit. So even all the songs, man, had a certain process. None of that shit came easy. Everything was like, let me sit on this record for a while and figure out how am I going to do the hook? How am I going to get people to say certain things on this shit? And how am I going to get people to like the flow, even the flow patterns? You know what I'm saying? Each flow on a, like, every song doesn't sound the same within the flow. You know what I'm saying? If it does, then shit, I got to change it up on the next project. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, you know, like, all that shit was, it was difficult, man. But at the same time, when it was done, it sounded just the way I wanted it to sound. And now I'm getting, you know, great reviews from, you know, people like Straight Fresh and other blogs, and some people are saying like, yo, this is a classic, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that, but this is what the people are saying, so I can't say that shit. People are saying, yo, this is classic work. I'm like, you know, like when you say classic, it's kind of fabricated now, but you know, I appreciate that you say I got good music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
How long were you working on M.O.U.S.E and Sweatsuits?
How long?
Yeah, how long did
man, Air Max and Sweatsuits, it maybe took about, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 months. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 months. And the reason why I'm saying that, because, you know, I was trying to find myself as an artist, like, you know, like, I want to be a complete artist and shit. So, you know, and then plus, you know, a lot of people was not coming to studios, and I'm like, all right, let's do it myself. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And by the time they heard the whole thing, whoever didn't make it, they was like, man, I should have jumped on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? But you understand, man, like, in Indianapolis, there's only really one lane of music that people really promote here, and that's just like the trap shit, the shit that you know what I mean? Like, you'll hear like the same Waka Flocka shit. It's that shit. You're not gonna get like an artist that's gonna sound like a Wale or sound like a Currency or sound like a Stally or anybody that's new in you know, like, people they frown upon shit like that. They want to keep it just one way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the process about like a good maybe like 5 to 6 months and shit, but you know, it was all worth it though, bro.
All right, do you have any favorite tracks from the album?
Man, fucking, I love the track Fly Away, which was produced by B Quarter. My favorite track is Clockwork. Woo! I love that shit. Fucking, I love, High Maintenance. I love High Maintenance. And, and shit, I love them all, but I think my favorite ones have to be Fly Away, Clockwork, High Maintenance, and I really like, man, I had to say Air Max Sweatsuits was the soundtrack.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, what's the, you just released the Dream video recently.
Yeah.
What's the response been like for that?
Man, just, man, the response for that's been like, everybody likes it. You know what I'm saying? At first they didn't know how to take it because because you know to like some rap videos, it was kind of more like, okay, this is what it is and that's it. You know, I'm gonna have some pretty girls in the car and let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, this one it was kind of more like it was real deep. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to excuse me, I went to Chicago and recorded there because I seen they had in a church called Saint Sabina, they had a black Jesus in there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I've never seen a black Jesus before, you know what I'm saying, in a church. You know what I mean? So I went there and recorded that and shit and you know, it's just the whole the storyline of from the streets to when I was talking to Dr. Martin Luther King to when I reenacted to where he got shot. Like it was real deep, but once they seen it was like, man, like yo, like how come other rap motherfuckers is not doing that shit? I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying this is what the people are telling me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they like I love the track, but once I seen the video, it all made sense now. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to kick no knowledge or nothing like that. It's just when I heard the track, that's just how it came out to me.
I'm from the era where everybody's always about it. Living in cities, a lot of rappers, it gets a little crowded. Non-fictional character, bestseller, you should read about it. In between these lines, I get this dope, so I won't fiend about it. I'm paranoid. Somebody try to kill me in my sleep. I hope this 38 just in case that we meet. My granny dealing with health problems and she won't take no defeat. And neither will I, so we gon' ride till God take you from me. And meanwhile up in the street, try to make ends meet. We roll the tinted dopey rentals with under buckets with the fucked up mufflers. Customers relapse, we attack they triggers just to get richer. Perhaps I was envious, you was trying to get your life together.
How's you've been touring a lot, performing a lot lately. How's that been? And do you have any good stories?
Yeah, toured. You said, do I got any good stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got off the tour with Lil White. He was with 3-6 Mafia. We had like a 3-city tour, and it was real. Oh man, yeah, that shit was live, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody accepted me well. Shit, I was, you know what I'm saying, getting my CDs out, man. Like I got like a new following, fan bases in all these other little cities and stuff. So they're waiting on me to come back and. Just from that experience right there, like we're probably going to get ready to get a list, probably like a 15-city Air Mexican Sweatsuits tour right now. So I'm supposed to go back on tour with Slim Thug. You know, just I'm doing like other small shows like in Chicago, here. I got to go to Milwaukee. So I'm always trying to travel and trying to get the news out there. So you know, just from this interview, I love this interview. This is great. I need all this substance for people to know who I am. But like 6 months from now, I want other people to be like, oh yeah, you heard us do that M.O.U.S.E, and then Straight Fresh like, man, we've been on that dude, man. We've been on him, man. Y'all late. You know what I'm saying? But that's good though because, you know, it all comes from, you know what I'm saying, the word of mouth and stuff. That's how this works.
Definitely.
Big quarter.
What's your take or your view on the current state of the music industry, I guess specifically the rap industry? Like, what do you like and what would you like to see changed?
Okay. What I do like is that, you know, like the substance in the lyrics is starting to come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's never going to be like how it was in the 80s and the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But as far as like, you know, like the new, the new class, along with people like myself, you're starting to get like the lyrics again. You're starting to get the substance. You're starting to get people are starting to get a lot more creative with their music. You know what I'm saying? Like one one good example of that has to be Kendrick Lamar. His album was probably has to be like by far. It was probably not the greatest, but it was a great album. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. From how he did the storyline telling and stuff though, man. Like a lot of rap artists got away from that. And the good thing about that is he really didn't have any singles on his album. You know what I'm saying? It just everybody loved that shit. Yeah. Because his album it was more conceptual. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And you know I think we had got away from that because Biggie did that shit. Fucking Jay did that shit with Reasonable Doubt, and then he came back with it, and then, you know, that's something that we wasn't doing. So when he did it, it had no choice but to blow up, you know what I'm saying, as far as like with critics and reviews, and it was great for the culture. And what I want to see, what I don't want to see is just, man, it's just like, you know, you turn on the radio and you turn on the television and shit, and it's kind of like really Atlanta, they winning right now. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. They just do. But it just kind of sounds like everybody is kind of making Southern records. Not really. I think everybody's making Southern records just to get on the radio or television or something like that. Nobody's really making records like for themselves and stuff. Like some people, you know what I mean? Like I think it's cool. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And they'll get to the right people. But I just think that some stuff do be fabricated, and it's like. Some rap artists make songs and their hooks. You be like, well, that hook sound like it's something that wants to get in the strip club and that, you know, get your money at the same time. Yeah, get your money. I ain't tripping. Get your money. But it's kind of like, you know, man. Everything just sounds the same though. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the mainstream, everything sounds the same. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure where you at, you turn around, you like, man, I just got to be hearing this fucking. You know what I mean? So
definitely, bro.
You know, I would just love to see, like, the new artists who I talk about, I would just love to see them get a lot more love on the radio mainstream and shit. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear Mac Miller when I turn on the radio. I would love to hear Nipsey Hussle, YG. I would love to hear, I would love to hear fucking Action Bronson on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear that shit. You know what I mean? But, you know, that'd be sick, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit, just, gosh, you know, the machine got it all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you got in the works just now in regards to music or video releases? Now that you
what I got in the works right now, just you know, I mean, just traveling throughout the Midwest and try to get down to the South. I mean, just trying to travel like all regions around the United States and just getting the music to the people and getting them more blogs and fucking. I'm gonna release. Right now, we're working on a Fly Away video. And the clockwork video, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably gonna drop like another project during the NBA season, just so people just should have like some more music and shit. But still be going real hard on M.O.U.S.E. It's probably gonna be like 6 songs or something like that.
All right. Now that's it for questions. Last thing, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I ask everybody who we interview if they mind kicking a freestyle for us. If you say no, this will be edited out. So if you say no, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, if you want to do that, that'd be dope. If not, though, that's all good.
Yeah. Hold on, quick. Put that up, man. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, check it out. Dr. Kevorkian, lyrical arsonist, and every bar came as torture, over office flowers, act like you know her, boulevard pharmacists, been profitable corners, street watchers, jump hurdles, Jackie Joyner, elite hustlers, you should join us. We got it, we good?
Yeah, that's straight.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, dude, definitely. But yeah, that's all the questions I got for you. Do you have anything you'd like to add? Anything you want to leave us with?
Nah, just Will this be on the interview?
Yeah, if you want it to be.
Yeah, just fucking, you know what I'm saying, everybody go download that project on that piss, you know what I'm saying, on the M.O.U.S.E. You know what I'm saying, follow me on Twitter at M.O.U.S.E 317, follow me on Instagram, the M.O.U.S.E 317, and you know what I'm saying, everybody been supporting me so far, thank you.
Definitely, bro. All right, man, thank you. Thank you for taking
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep, I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Okay, no doubt.
All right, peace, man.
All right, no doubt.
Dear King, we're still affected by the infected. Racism still neglected, and we elected a black president. Still don't mean shit, but the win's a win. Will we ever gonna see a darker skin, them Oval Offices? Never again. But you should smile, what's a newer version of you? What makes you proud is one of your biggest dreams did come true. If it was the other way around, then right now would be you. So now it makes a lot of sense why they assassinated you. Cause you was a king, and not one man can have all of that power of all things. But I just seen the impossible become possible. Obama kept his cool while they attacked him. He never backing up, he just kept his chin up and led the world from his point of view. What makes it cool is the homies from the Midwest too. I heard the noise when I was next door, straight through my vents while I was spitting my thoughts to you. Send my love to my grandpa too. And through your bird's eye view, you always knew about the dream.